Welcome back to Good Day Sacramento. I'm Molly Reel, joining you live from underneath Old Sacramento. Old Sac's Underground Tours are back for the 12th season. I don't know if you have experienced one of these. They are so much fun, maybe a little spooky, but very educational, teaching us so much about our city, about the history of the city, and why they raised the city, quite literally. This is our tour guide, Darius B. Fry.
Welcome. Thank you for having me. 1861, 1862, we have unprecedented snowpack and rainfall that year, which between the two turns the Central Valley into an inland sea. Well, prior to that, they built the levee in order to protect the city, but this was such a tremendous storm, it overtops the levee, flooding the city.
Yeah, and so what did they do here?
Well, essentially, they build these brick walls. They're like bulkheads, and they surround all of the blocks. It goes from Front Street out to 12th Street, from G Street to L Street. It takes the city almost 10 years to get the city raised up out of the river, but once they do, never floods again from the river.
Okay, so it worked. What they did worked. And now you offer these tours underground. This is one location that you do it, and then the tour goes to another location too.
Right.
So tell us about, as we're walking through, what we're seeing here.
This is the B.F. Hastings basement and underground. Originally, Wells Fargo had an office up here. Pony Express had an office up here, but mostly the building was a bank.
Mm-hmm. And, okay, so you wonder, how do you raise a city? And this is kind of a cool demonstration of it.
Right.
Show us this.
Well, they would trench around the buildings, and then they would put heavy timbers underneath, and they would have these screw jacks, just simple screw jacks, every 8 feet. And then, the building supervisor blows whistle and everybody has to turn their screw jack a certain amount. And you can see as you do it, it raises the building. They could raise one of these buildings 12 to 15 feet in a day.
It's like raising the roof, but
Right.
but the opposite.
Only it's the whole
Backwards.
building. And it must have been pretty scary under here at that time because, when you start raising this building up, you could literally see the building going up. But in the meantime, dust is coming down, choking everybody, and it's just, everybody's thinking, oh boy, I hope this building stays up.
I hope this building stays up. You said too, if it flooded here today, it would do its job, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's
right.
very cool.
Well, this is still lower area here compared to the rest of the city. It's just we've raised the ground level up.
Yeah.
And so these lower areas are still here. And occasionally we'll get these heavy squalls, and some of these lower areas will still flood,
Well,
but it's not flooding from the river.
Yeah, right. Well, and again, so these tours are open for people, and what's cool about the 12th season too, you have new characters.
Right.
Darius B. Fry's been around for a while.
Right. We actually, all the tour guides portray a character, somebody that actually was here during the gold rush. I portray the justice of the peace. So, it's a peaceful down here most of the time, so my job is working in advance, but we have John Sutter, we have James McClatchy, all of the famous characters here from the early gold rush.
Yeah, and they also have adult nights for the tours.
Right, we also have an underground tour, or after hours underground tour, which, is an adult themed tour. You can hear all about all the blood and the guts and the sex of the gold rush.
And where do people sign up if they want to do a tour?
You can actually get online. Go to the Sacramento History Museum's website, and you can see availability and buy your tickets. The underground tours are very, very popular, so I would definitely try to get my tickets in advance. Because like I say, they sell out very quickly. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have taken a tour, but it definitely makes you think, over here, I am hearing footsteps above me. It's very cool, though. It's very cool how it all worked, and it literally still works today.
It does.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Darius B. Fry, thank you so much for the tour.
My pleasure, Matt.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a must-do. You got to take that tour.
It's very cool. Yeah. Thanks,